Hello beauties! Welcome back to Jalisa's Fashion Files. This video will provide you with some suggestions on ways to help flatter your body shape and booty best in jeans, as well as my personal favorite denim brands that help in accomplishing that. So let's get started. First, we'll be discussing how to add some dimension to your posterior if you don't have much back there, which is okay, ladies, because pocket placement and style can change that. The kind of pocket you're looking at now is called a wilted pocket, which is most commonly found on the breast of men's suit jackets. It's small and flat and exposes more of your tush, thus making it appear larger. This could be a great option for those of you who are either an apple or rectangular shape that don't generally have a larger or fuller tush. Just keep in mind, the higher the pocket is on your tush, the rounder and more sculpted it'll appear. That being said, if you're a pear or an hourglass shape and you don't want your booty to appear larger than what it is, then I would suggest that you avoid jeans or bottoms that have a wilted pocket because obviously it's going to make it appear larger. Another option you have in making your bum appear larger is to wear jeans that offer flap pockets. They help because they add volume and dimension since the entire pocket isn't sewn on. The upper part of the pocket, which is the flap, is disconnected. So obviously this will add some dimension to your tush. Now you can opt for embellished styles or plain. Of course, if you select embellished styles, it would further enhance the visual enhancement of your tush. An alternative style would be to select jeans that have pockets that are small, angular, and closer together to create the illusion of a firm and more sculpted bum. When pockets are placed further apart, the butt can appear wider. Also, when pockets are short and small, they can help create a visual butt lift to a more droopy booty. So if you have a more droopy tush, I would suggest you stay away from jeans that have longer pockets since they can exaggerate that effect visually. So you may be asking, how would I know if my pockets are long or short? If they extend longer than where your crease where your butt and your thigh meets, then that means that they're too long. You ideally would want to go for pockets that are higher above that crease. That is what would indicate a short pocket. If you're a pear or an hourglass who doesn't want attention to be placed on the hip or thigh area, but you'd like to enhance your derriere, I'd suggest you select a darker denim wash since darker washes help to conceal while lighter washes highlight. In this case, I would suggest that you pay close attention to pocket placement because you can end up selecting a style that will over-enhance the slimming effect that the dark wash provides, making your bum appear flat and undefined. What I love about these jeans by New York & Company is that they provide strategic stitching and pocket placement to help enhance this area. In fact, this is their Soho Curve Creator jean because of that. The large seam that extends from each side of the bum is placed high and slightly dips in towards the center, making the tush appear high and rounded. The fact that the pockets are further away, slantly positioned, adds a bit of width, which is contoured by the small seam above the pocket extending upward, which creates a bubble effect. This is a great option for those of you that are also apple and rectangular shapes if you want to create that more bubble and voluminous lifted tush area. The only thing I would suggest is that you do not select it in a style that is in a dark wash because again, it's going to help create a leaning effect to your legs, and these two shapes already have lean and defined legs. You don't have large hips or thighs, so you don't need to necessarily focus on a darker wash jean. You can go with the same type of style of pockets just with a lighter wash. Lastly, say for instance you're like, girl, I have enough dimension back there as it is. I don't need any more enhancements or volume or none of that stuff to be added back there. It's cool, I understand. There is a pocket for you, and I would select jeans that have a longer and leaner pocket in this case because it can help just create a leaner and more sculpted version of your own tush without any enhancements. Just remember that when the pockets hit where the crease of your bum is or longer, it can actually make your butt appear more droopy. But you can definitely notice that my tush appears firm, but it doesn't appear larger or more enhanced as it did in the other style of jeans that I showed you. Now I just wanted to briefly discuss the pant and jeans that I showed you guys in the video and what I would suggest based on your body shape and needs. So this first pant that I showed in the video, obviously it's not jeans, it's a pant, and the only reason why I showed it is because it has the welted pockets, which I do not have a pair of jeans that have those style of pockets, which is why I showed it. But I do have a pair of H&M jeans, and I would suggest their jeans to those of you who maybe fall into the apple shape or rectangular shape category, only because I've noticed that they tend to gape in the back if you have a small waist and a larger hip and butt area. But again, that's only through my personal experience. If you are an hourglass or a pear shape and have worn their jeans and you found them to fit really great, you can share that down below in the comment section, but that's only my thought. These jeans, as well as the other ones that I had mentioned with the different seams, the Soho jean, these two jeans are from New York & Company, and I absolutely love their jeans. I feel that they are very suitable for every single body shape, and I also like that they have different style and lengths for those of you that are tall or petite. The only thing I want to mention is that they tend to run a little larger, so whenever you do order them, if you order them online, I know right now they're having a buy one get one free pant event, then I would suggest that you order a size down, just so that they can fit snug, because they do tend to stretch. Another denim brand that I absolutely love and would definitely suggest for all of you, regardless of your body shape, would be 7 Jeans. I absolutely love the way that they fit. Again, they do tend to run a little bit larger than usual, so I would suggest that you go down a size, because they do stretch and then they can get that baggy area in the crotch, which of course you don't want. And I also love that they are easily accessible and really affordable. You can pick them up at Marshall's if you're in the States, or even TJ Maxx at a fraction of the price, or you can of course order them online, but I absolutely love the way they fit. And last and certainly not least are these Guess jeans I showed you guys. I absolutely love Guess. They are definitely one of my favorite denim brands, and I would suggest this specifically to my pair at hourglass shapes, because I feel that they cater more to curvier ladies, more curvy down on the bottom portion of the body. I find myself not reaching for a belt. They don't give that gaping effect that some other jeans can give, and I also love that they are easy to find. You can get them at Macy's, at Marshall's and TJ Maxx for a fraction of the price, and they also have outlet stores and outlet malls where you can also get them for really great deals as well. So that concludes the video, ladies. As always, I hope that you found my tips and suggestions helpful and you give them a try, and that you feel confident the next time that you're wearing a pair of jeans, especially now that we're transitioning soon into fall. And own your body, own your shape, and feel good in what you're wearing. And of course, don't forget to support by subscribing if you haven't already, and definitely give the video a thumbs up. Until next time, don't forget to stay beautiful, confident, and true to your beautiful selves.